All right, let me double check, make sure it went
There
live.
it is.
There it is.
There we
No,
go.
it still says upcoming right now.
It's live,
How
upcoming.
fucking stupid is that?
Oh, there we go.
Nope. No, I'm refreshing to see if it updates.
Oh.
It just says upcoming. Nope, there we go.
Yeah, we're live. Okay.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we need to repoint that camera a little bit.
Oh,
We had a struggle on that.
I got it.
struggle.
Okay. Yep.
Are we pointing at the cat or something? No.
It's just pointing at the sky and crooked.
What? Oh. Sort
What,
of.
do we need our feet more?
I'll be right back. No free fee.
No what?
No, you gotta wait for that.
No free feet.
No. No free feet.
Oh. All right.
Oh,
Welcome to the live chat.
we're here now.
It should be there.
We are.
Okay.
Nobody's with us.
Oh, one person is.
Oh, one person.
boy.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Chat's haven't started
It's
filtering
us.
up yet. Hold on.
We're up.
Yeah, there's two people now. All right. I just need to scroll this page down a little bit to see the bottom of the chat box.
All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got a 2001 Civic EX. I want the parts list, please. Thank you.
The parts list for what?
Isn't it parts list for the swap? Isn't that on the video?
I'm sorry, what swap?
For a case swap in 2001. Civic.
Okay.
So Matthew, is that not on the video? In the description? If it isn't, we can edit that.
Which video do we need to go look at?
2001 Civic
You got
case swap.
Something about the years.
I get confused for the years. Okay, so on a 2001, it's no different than the 2001 through 5. So it's all pretty much the same.
Oh, right. That's like the blue and black car, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that the electronics were pretty consistent throughout those years on that particular car. Coach.
Coach.
So, but yeah, so you should be able to. So it should be the same. If there's something specific you're looking for, just email vtec.academy@gmail.com. I've actually been going through that stuff here the last day or so.
there he goes about Accord, CRV, RSX. TS.
Accord, this CRV, that RSX, that. I want the TSX block Type S head and the all-wheel drive CRV 5-speed. Okay, so
Wait, an 01 Civic?
in an 01 Civic, if you want the all-wheel drive CRV transmission, you got to use the CRV subframe.
Or Element, right?
Yeah, the Element's a little bit more difficult because it uses countershaft speed sensor
No,
rather
I'm
than
talking
vehicle.
about Element subframe.
Oh yeah, you can use the Element subframe.
Much rarer, but you know.
Yeah, but they're there.
If he's getting confused, let's throw another one at him.
Yeah, that's right. TSX block Type S head. You don't need to do that. You can do TSX head and block. It's not, the Type S head isn't that important. I mean, it gives you the intake manifold, the RSX intake manifold, which is a plus on the 2001 2005 Civic. So, do I need to change the head and pistons and rings in the K24A3 to make more power? All right, which car did the K24A3 come in?
Is that like a Cord or something like that? No, A3 is that.
I don't know what the A3 is.
Hold on, I want it.
2004 to 08 TSXs.
TSXs.
Wait, what?
No, you don't
Or
need
03
to.
to 07 European Honda Accords.
Yeah, you don't need to change the pistons and rings, and the head should be the 3-valve VTEC on both sides. Does it say how much horsepower that put out?
I'm on it.
200?
K24. Oh,
190 to 200 horsepower.
If it was a TSX, it was 200. Otherwise, it was, the core is probably tuned down to 190. Yeah, so it should have good VTEC on both sides, so you don't need to do that. So,
just go tune it.
can I all-wheel drive my 06 TL with the K-Series box?
With enough money, you can do anything you want.
The problem with that is you would have to make a mount kit to mount that in there.
What?
There's not really a setup for that.
Sorry, I'll point that at me.
Where can I get the original K series Type R engine from Japan?
H Motors?
Yeah, H Motors online would probably be the place I would start. It's going to be kind of expensive there, but you can look around. I'm assuming you're talking about the FD2 engine, which is the one that comes in the 06
The little guy.
to 11
The weird
four-door sedan.
Oh, not that one.
No, not that. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh,
Wait, wouldn't there
You could be talking about the RSX
Isn't
Type
there
R
an
or
F-
Civic Type R.
Wasn't there an EP3 Type R also?
Yes, there was
Yeah.
an EP3 Type R, there was an RS or an Integra Type R, and then there was the
Yeah.
Accord Euro R, and then there was the FD2, which is probably the one that's most easily attainable these days.
the FD2. That's not the little guy.
Hey, what's under your hood on your Integra up there?
An engine.
Steve Sanchez is asking.
Steve, it has a K20 Z3.
Yes.
I always have to
Engine
double
and
check.
transmission, skunk valve train, skunk intake manifold, skunk throttle body, skunk
cam.
header,
Skunk
skunk
cam.
cams. Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking about some wheels. 4x100 wheels.
7th gen. What? Say again. Where were?
The
All right.
John Doe.
John
I have a
Doe.
96 Civic LX similar to the one above you guys. Any recommendations for 4x100 decent wheels for 500 that don't look generic? Keeping it white and black, clean JDM look. There's a couple of wheels that are made by,
For $500 though.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
120,
think that's getting into the realm of we can't recommend.
125.
Rotas, which are oftentimes
Yeah.
trashed as copies.
Yeah.
Koenigs, which aren't, they have a bunch of different
Yeah.
styles,
Right.
and a lot of them are very reasonably priced.
Yeah, the helium, and then what's the other one? The
Dial,
The other company. It's Koenig and Asante.
Asante,
They
yeah.
they both made, well, at least they did when I bought the wheels for my
They're
Fit.
made by the same,
Made the same company,
in the
basically.
same
Yeah.
factory.
And they're
Yeah.
they're decent wheels, 15x7, 15x8s. They're decent wheels. I'm not sure what they cost these days. That was several years ago.
Hunt around
About
a
$500.
marketplace. Find something used
Yeah.
that's straight.
There's some decent wheels out there.
If my budget was 500, I'd probably start hunting around a marketplace for like a used set of Sparkos or something like that that somebody doesn't really know what they're worth.
Yeah.
Or,
that's
you know, something
right.
something interesting. If you want something not generic,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
some OZ racing wheels off of something, you know.
Kosi, K-O-S-E-I,
Yeah.
K1s.
K1s,
They're
yeah,
out
Kosi
there.
K1s.
They're out there. I mean, you
Find
can,
them used all the time for decent prices. If
Yeah.
they're a little beat up, and you can just kind of you can drive on for a while and then refinish them later again.
yeah. And
You
there's,
know?
there's companies that do the refinishing that don't charge a lot of money. You can get a wheel refinished for under $100 if you need it.
Yep.
So, powder coated is MR2 wheels. All right, so let's
Oh.
see. How much do the Hasport harness and mounts that I need for the 7th gen? The K-Series swap mounts for the 7th gen Civic?
I want to say 698. I was just double checking it. We don't currently sell harnesses, so
Yeah, but the harness you can get, there's a Hybrid Racing or K-Tuned has the harness, the conversion harness. It's pretty simple on those cars.
Yeah.
And it's different. You have to tell them which model you have because the EX is different than the LX and that kind of stuff.
7th gen is
So-
FD, right?
so-
No, it's ESK.
ESK.
So somebody asked about swapping the automatic fit to a manual. Did you guys
Yeah.
do that to yours?
We swapped it to K manual, not auto manual. So
Oh.
the things that had to be done was there's a plug inside the car that basically winds up getting eliminated. ESK,
Yeah, they are 698.89.
698.89 for the mounts, and that's like 3 brackets, 3 mounts,
2 brackets, 3 mounts.
3 brackets.
ESK3.
Oh, 3. You're right. You have to have the RSX rear bracket.
You can mention the discount code.
What?
They said you
Oh
can
yeah,
mention
and
the
by the
discount.
way, thank you. By the way, if you use discount code VTEC Academy, you get 10% off, and that helps support the channel. So remember that. VTEC Academy discount code. Look, I'm writing that in there. All right.
I love your username.
Yeah.
Brian Gillespie
So-
underscore.
Yeah, so swapping a manual fit. So obviously the shifter and cables, the engine wiring harness, the engine ECU, and then you're gonna have to do some modifications to the wiring harness inside the car. Plus you need your backup lights to work, so you're gonna have to wire that. I can't remember what we did for that. I think what I did was I ran 2 wires directly to the relay on the relay. So instead of running the relay, it was just connecting the 2 wires to the relay. Why? What are you laughing at?
And somebody saying he's down to get VA tattoos and start a gang.
That's funny.
Okay.
So we had a couple people get Mount Man tattoos.
Oh,
really?
Amy got one on
Amy-
her foot.
Yeah, Amy got one. I've seen it a couple times.
Love that
So,
one.
yeah. All right. So so on the 7th gen, doing the 5-speed swap is not terribly hard on that car because where the shifter mounts in, you can bolt in the manual. Shift box, and I believe that if you have RSX cables, you want to use RSX shifter, RSX cables, that grommet will even pop in to where it needs to be on the floor of the car. So that all works pretty good. And then the wiring can be basically modified in the swap harness. So
Speaking of manual transmission swaps,
yes,
I just thought of something. On the fit for
Yep.
the L15B7 turbo fit,
yes,
we used a shifter from a Civic, because from the Acuity shifter,
right.
and we used whatever cables, which
We
don't-
used
whatever
the Civic cables.
whatever we used,
Yep,
which are too long.
they're too long.
If we changed the shifter to something else, would we be able to use shorter cables?
The problem is the shorter cables are too short.
Oh,
Because if you look at the way the fit transmission works, it's not that the shifter, it's not up on top like you would expect it to be, it's towards the back of the transmission. So the cables wind up being really short with the fit cables.
no, I understand. But if we used a shifter from,
All the other cables are pretty much longer than the Civic cables.
they are. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
so like the
wasn't
Civic, the
Okay.
Civic SI, which is the cables we use,
Yeah.
those are actually the shortest. They are shorter than any of the K series cables.
Oh,
And
okay.
but and then the fit cables are significantly shorter than those. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
so it wouldn't quite work, unfortunately.
Doesn't work. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. It just
Yeah.
popped into my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have samples of all those things hanging up,
Yeah.
and I can show you. When we were trying on this EK right here, we did an Acuity shifter with the transmission from the 2012 SI, I think, and the stock SI cables were actually too short to work on this car.
Yeah.
So we wound up using Type R cables. Those
Type R.
Civic Type R cables. They're slightly longer
Civic
for
Type-
whatever reason.
New Type R.
Yeah.
10th gen.
New- Yeah, 10th gen Type R.
Oh.
They're longer, and probably because the engine sits slightly farther forward because it's got a bigger differential and bell housing.
Yeah.
So that little extra inch or inch and a quarter actually allowed it to reach.
I totally
okay.
forgot about that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, it's been so many years since we did that case swap.
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, that's where it is. Yeah, he's got O2 RSX Type S now, so that'll work well. All right. Very good. So, Brian, what's been going on with you? You were saying something about Type R calipers.
Yeah.
earlier.
I finally have the FK8, which is the 10th gen Type R and 11th gen. They're the same caliper, I think. Well, it's 10th gen Type Rs. I know what these are. I finally figured out how to put those on the Odyssey for JDI,
Their Type R
the Type
Odyssey.
R Odyssey. So I got that all figured out, and that's trying to get a hold of Bisimoto to find out if he still has it. I think he still has it.
I believe he does, because they were talking about when they go to California this next time, they were going to be over at his place.
Oh, okay. So they're.
So I'm sure it's over there.
so we'll see him for
Possibly for
Honda meet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did they say they might not make it because they'd be locked? They'd be
Yeah.
wrapped up over at Bisimoto.
Exactly.
So,
I
but,
think they're
you know,
gonna
you can
try.
stop by. That's on the way to.
Oh, okay.
Honda meet, so you
Okay,
can just stop by
perfect.
his
So
place.
I figured out a way to do that for them, and at the same time, I also figured out how to put those on the RDX, like a 2020 and newer RDX, and then also how to put those same calipers on the Civic. So any 8th gen or newer Civic, I mean 7th gen, no, probably 8th gen, and the Accords. So, and all of those require a custom-made 14 1/4 inch rotor to put on there, just because of the way that everything's set up. And so I'm got everything in production now. They ordered them brackets from the machine shop, so they're going to be making the first batch of those. The first batch of rotors is coming from Coleman Engineering. So I should have everything ready to go by the end of next week. Keep my fingers crossed. So it'll all fit. I mean, it's a big system. Requires at least an 18-inch wheel.
Oh yeah.
Probably I don't think you can get away with an OEM size 18-inch, because you know how they make them. So you'd have to go to a 19 on an OEM wheel probably, and that's what comes on a lot of cars, and some 19s, or an aftermarket 18 would more than likely fit. But again, it's a big caliper. There's not much offset to the rotor. In fact, the rotor has a negative offset, and that's the only way you can get the things to fit, because of the way the calipers were designed.
So are they actually a good choice versus just going to like an off-the-shelf Brembo caliper? Is there really a point to doing that then?
People want to use the FK8s.
Is it only
Because they can get them cheap.
But are they really screwing over other choices down the road just to put an FK8 caliper on it versus? I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, theoretically, I mean, if it were me to put money, I mean, you can buy the calipers new from Honda for under $400 a piece.
Yeah.
Pads are $100. So you got a $900 into the calipers and pads now, and you're going to add another $1,000 for the rotors and adapter brackets. So it's $2,000.
And then they're $3 to $4,000 to find a set of wheels that actually fits the
Well,
car.
yes, you're going to have to either have a wheel spacer, or you're going to have to have a wheel that's got enough clearance. So again, it's just one of those things people have asked me to make them.
I guess on RDXs and stuff, that you can fit a big wheel in that, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and the people, they're making good horsepower out of them.
Yeah.
So turning the big rotors is not going to be an issue.
Yeah, true.
So
very true. And what's that going to do with pedal feel with that caliper?
It's the same, because there's no difference in the piston area of the FK8 versus the factory calipers.
Even like on a SI?
No, it's the same. It's the same piston area, so there won't be any difference whatsoever.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
So, but again, people have asked me about doing it for a couple of years, and well, ever since the Type R's first came out, you know.
I was going to answer that next.
So that's what I've been working on lately. you
Yeah.
know. So
Very cool.
this is
Kevin,
what happens.
Yeah. Kevin Yates says, how much are you all paying for new project cars these days? As little as possible.
Little as possible.
Yeah. Most of them have been between 515, no, between
Zero.
free,
Yeah.
between
Free.
and $1,500.
Yeah, I've given you two of them.
You're
free.
giving me two.
Two
And then
free.
somebody else gave me another EK.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, hatchback. It's got no front end on it, but
Oh, okay.
so it'll cost me a little bit. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
What were you going to say?
I think we're going to do, your EK was autos, so we're going to do something. I think I want to do an auto K all-wheel drive swap in that.
Oh.
But I'm also thinking about doing a K all-wheel drive and a B all-wheel drive, two project cars. And I would do the EK B all-wheel drive, and I would do the RSX K all-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
Just because,
Using the CRV parts.
yeah, just the CRV parts.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that as a project.
Sure. Somebody asked about oh, there he is, Kevin Yates,
Brake recommendations for his EG,
EG.
K24 power.
If you're running 15-inch wheels, depending on what spindle you're using. If it's K24 turbo, he's probably running the bigger. Oh, I don't know. I mean, depending on what axles you're running.
Depends on your knuckles.
Yeah, the knuckles, which is the axle size.
Yeah,
So if you're running regular Civic spindles, then you're kind of limited to what you can do.
Give them a recommendation.
But you can still put an 11-inch, 15-inch wheel. You can still put an 11-inch kit on there easily. Some up to 11 3/4-inch kit.
Give them a couple of price points.
Yeah. So the basic kit to put an 11-inch kit on there using a factory style rotor, it's under $500.
Oh man, somebody just called your Integra an Accord.
Oh my. And then if you want to go better than that, like with a 4-piston caliper, you're still dealing under $1,000 for a decent kit to put it on there.
Go to fastbrakes.com.
Yeah, fastbrakes.com. There's all sorts of choices. Got any questions, you can always email me, sales@fastbrakes.com, and I can give you a list of the recommendations.
Somebody said this. We talked a little shit here. Your Integra got called a CB Integra. It got called a CB, so it got
A
called
CB
Accord.
Accord.
Yeah.
No, it's a DB1. Get it? No.
DD1.
No, it's okay. I used to mistake them back in the day too. It's hard to tell from this angle.
From that
especially.
angle, it does. That back end looks like an Accord.
It does.
It does.
Well, the Accord and they're both very flat, very
Yep,
wide.
right.
That's
what it looks
The
just
only
way they
the
are.
dead giveaway, and it's hard to see on this, is the B pillar, because the B pillar doesn't really exist because the windows don't have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's there obviously, but the windows don't have.
The Accord's is much thicker, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because there's no whatever you would call it, the metal surround for the window that goes up into.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist on these stores. You open the door, it's just window up top.
Yeah. Okay.
So
right. And the
it
Accord,
makes-
the Accord has a frame.
Yeah, frame.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Window frame,
Yeah,
yeah.
window frame. There's no frame to it, so the B pillar is much, which trips me out. Have you seen Devin's C33 over there? It has no window frame, but it also has no B pillar. There's no B pillar. The B pillar stops at
How
the
do they
door height.
merge?
No, there's a B pillar at door height, but it's not above the window. So window to the roof, there's no B pillar in the car.
That's weak.
It only just stands up right to the door edge.
That's weak.
Well, that's why the car has a cage in it.
That's crazy.
So there were a couple of questions before. I don't know if you got
Yeah.
to Matthews with the D16 Z6 or White's transmission bolted to the 1.7.
I have heard that they do. I have not tried it, but I have heard that they do.
And we will never try it, to be fair. So,
Yeah, sorry.
I might.
It'll be a
good chance.
If
long
I'm
ways down the
bored
road.
one day and
Yes.
I have 3 of those engines and three of those transmissions.
And 2 hours a day to dig it out and try and bolt it together.
Yeah. No, it'd probably the D17 would take 5 minutes with the forklift, but the transmission might take a little longer than that.
Yes.
But the transmissions pop up all the time. We'll be sitting here and somebody will give us one. And
Maybe.
I've heard that they will. I haven't tried it yet.
Yes.
GG asked, on your time attack builds, are you running sphericals or just polyurethane?
Sphericals on the Prelude.
And the CRX.
And on the CRX. On the EK and the EG, we're running a mixture of stock and polyurethane. And on your car, we got polyurethane.
Gotcha.
Except we haven't put them in the radius rod. Oh,
Yeah.
we have aftermarket. Wait, what do we do with the radius rods? We have stock rubber.
Yeah.
Stock rubber. Okay.
Alex R. replied back about the brake thing. That's true, Alex, if he's got the Integra spindles, but if he's running the stock Civic spindles, you can't use the DC2 calipers. You've got to go a different way.
Yeah.
So, but that is a good way to go if you've got the Integra spindles on there.
Now, aren't the Integra spindles the same as the Civic EX spindles?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's EX or Integra.
Integra,
Yeah.
okay.
Again, there's slight differences between an EG and an EK. But
Right.
they will interchange. You got to do some stuff
Got it.
and make it all work.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you kind of delved into Matthew's other question. Say I had bought a CRV all-wheel drive 5-speed donor. You said I'd need the subframe for the 7th gen.
Yes.
So what else would he need to source aside from what comes on it?
You can use that shifter and cables because it's the same as RSX. Basically, the main difference is the shift lever's got a dog leg in it. You can use the wiring harness. That wiring harness is completely, it's almost identical to an RSX harness. So you can use that harness as well. The only real difference is air intake, the intake manifold solenoid that does the variable intake runner. That's there, but just don't use it, or repurpose it for in the future when you find an RSX transmission and put all the 6-speed gears in your 5-speed CRV transmission. So then you can have that. All right.
I don't know if we technically answered Alex's question about the non-CB on the lift.
What about the CB on that?
It does have
That's
a K20 Z3 currently that we are just finishing up on.
Yeah.
It'll be my weekend car / occasional track. So
Yes. So yeah, it's K-swap for sure.
There is one, there are 2 technically non-K-swap vehicles in the shop right now for once. I guess there's always one, but that doesn't count. It's just, it's died back there. So you got Scott CRV is actually on the lift right now.
Scott CRV is not K-swap yet.
You know, whenever there's an RD1 lift, people always ask questions. I'm surprised we haven't seen a single question about that one sitting back there yet.
Somebody said something about it, but they were just commenting on it. They weren't really.
Yeah.
With the CRV.
They like this.
yeah, they like the
Yeah,
CRV table.
They like the table.
Tim asked, hey, on a K20/24 making 270 wheel horsepower, upgrading his header to a 3-inch collector style, but do you recommend an intake manifold spacer for the Skunk 2 Ultra Street to get more air?
I don't think typically this, okay, I'm not positive about this, but I don't know if you wind up with any better flow having the intake spacer. That would be the only reason to do it. Volume isn't a particular issue with that intake manifold. I suppose it might give you slightly snappier throttle response with the increased volume, but I don't know that that's a big deal.
Is it worth doing?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think that what might be worth doing is making sure you have a large enough intake air tube. You might upgrade that to 3-inch and put a bell mouth on the end of it, or 3.5-inch, put a bell mouth on the end of it. That would probably be worth more while. Make sure you're getting cold air somewhere, except when it rains.
Yeah.
Then it's a drinking straw.
Except when it rains.
For Kenneth, do you have any suggestions for his H22A 3rd Gen Prelude?
H22.
So the 3rd Gen Prelude is the 88 to 91. That's a very tall engine. I've never done that. We've never made mounts for that. I know that Innovative makes mounts for that. I have never tried that, so I don't have any experience with it. Other than that, it's a great engine. It really is. So if it fits, go ahead and do it. One of the reasons I never did that particular set of engine mounts is because the engine leans backwards so much. It's the B20 is very tall, but it leans backwards, and because the H22 doesn't lean back as far, it winds up being a little bit taller. So yeah.
Kevin C asked, what do you guys think about a turbo on a GE8 fit?
Yeah, I say K-swap it, but
Yeah.
a lot of people really like the GE fit with the turbo. But did guy have a GD fit or GE fit, the pink one? It was a GD fit.
First gen, whatever those are.
Yeah, GD.
Well, you're talking about.
But the GE fit, yeah, I mean,
Jake?
BC made
I think
serious
so.
horsepower off that.
Jake?
So
Ow.
What now?
Jake is his name? I was
Jake
asking.
Casta.
Yeah, he had
Jake-
a GD.
Jake
though.
Casta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I gave him my motor out of the fit.
yeah.
Because he blew his up. So I gave him that motor.
Alex, typically on a 7th Gen Civic, I do not disable the immobilizer. I go to the Honda dealership and I have them reflash the ECU to accept the immobilizer.
Oh.
But you can disable it to get there and then just have them flash the ECU so it accepts it and then re-enable it so it works.
He also asked about a rear disc brake conversion for the 7th Gen.
RSX, that's where you get those. If you want to, unfortunately, it's going to be a 5-lug. So I would suggest doing unless you do an EP3. EP3 is 4-lug,
But harder.
but they're
Well-
very hard to find.
Well, but the the EP3.
The later,
The first 3 years of the EP3.
The first 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah,
It's 4 lug.
Yeah, 04, 05
Right.
EP3 is
Yeah.
5 lug, so it's the same as an RSX.
Right.
So you can do that.
Yes.
Uh-oh,
swap
guys,
that
we got
over.
trouble in the chat.
Oh my God. Trouble again.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
it's
Josh,
because
how are you?
person trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the hybrid fits? Never seen one.
They're like a Searsy. That's
Oh.
my thought.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, G hybrid fit is basically the same drivetrain as a Searsy.
Oh, I didn't know.
So-
So that's the third gen, right? Third gen fit?
Second gen. GE. Third
Oh.
gen. Second gen.
Oh,
It's basically a CRV.
Oh.
Or CRZ, I mean.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes, I do.
Rear-wheel
Alex.
drive K-swap market. Well, Dave Calzada and those guys have it.
I don't care.
Oh,
Doing it
I
anyway.
don't care.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to make a Miata stuff. I told him I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But there's too many other things going on. I need to get into it.
Oh, I see.
Both K and J.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for a while now, too.
Yeah. So that is a plan. I'm looking for a fabricator to hire to help me with this stuff because although I can do it, I'm going to be slow at it. So I need to find somebody who has more chops than I do.
In terms
For
of
fabricating.
in terms of what kind of fabricating?
TIG welding and thing is I'll draw it up and I'll cut it and I'll bend it.
Yeah.
And
You need somebody
and
to
I
check-
need somebody who can actually hand cut a bunch of stuff and get it in and get it working. And then I'll take it out and measure it and then
I
I'll
see.
draw it up. So
Oh,
I would like
okay.
I would like to. The way I do it is not like that. I don't have experience doing that.
Right.
So I would prefer to have somebody that has that experience, and then I will turn it into a production piece afterwards.
Okay.
And
Right.
somebody also has experience with just a lot of the fabrication and chassis development and stuff like that. Too,
Right.
Just for, for our hiring fabricator for that, we need somebody that can help build the race cars and
Yeah.
do a lot of the custom.
Yeah. Plus, if we do that, we're going to want to drive the cars. So
Yeah.
one of the reasons we want to do rear-wheel drive cars is to go drift, because
Right.
it just
That's where all the
because-
kids are watching
yeah,
nowadays.
so
That's,
that's
where the
everybody
eyes
is.
are. That's where the
The
advertising
drifting
is.
is cool.
We ever work with the Del Sol? Yeah, we pushed him plenty of times around our shop before.
Yeah, I moved around from place to
We
place.
did a Tesla motor swap in one, but that never kind of went through fruition. It got finished up. We have 2 Del Sols we can modify at some point. We will.
We really do want. Cal wants to build.
And Del Sols are basically EGs.
I do.
After
I
Do you
love
really?
a Del Sol,
We have the
yeah.
green one. We have the red one. Which one do you want to?
Green.
The green one. Okay.
Red's bad.
the
Well,
early-
actually, I guess we could have matching.
Yeah, because I have my EK. And
Yeah.
So aren't the early ones EGs and later ones EKs?
No, they're all based EG based
Oh,
on Del Sols.
okay.
Yeah, it's like a Prelude. I mean, not Prelude. It's like an Integra. The Integra never really went away from having a particular architecture, even though it went from OBD1
Yeah.
to OBD2.
Oh,
The Del
okay.
Sol is just like that.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that the second half of the production went to EK suspension and stuff.
It didn't. It didn't.
Oh,
All it did, it still stayed the same. And yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Oh man,
Thank you.
Ski Town street cred. Still planning to build my '86 Waggo Rally car. I'd love to hear how you guys can help me. I'll reach out soon. Just been really, really busy. How do I find more time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We
million
all
dollar
find more
question.
time.
Invent a time machine and go back.
So,
That's what I do.
so the universal engine inside rear-wheel drive mounts would be awesome. Yeah, I agree with that. I have kind of the ability to do that now. If you're interested in something like that, I can sell you the K-Swap S2000 stuff with a piece of steel tubing that you can then weld into position wherever you want them. So, so that would be something that we could do right now, actually. So Ski Town Street Creds got the $1 million question.
I
Okay.
think that was $1 million.
All right.
yeah, how to find it?
Yeah, how to find it.
Yeah, how to get more time, no doubt.
Some
So
Doritos? No Doritos laying around.
Dolores.
Dolores laying around.
I think it's supposed to be Doritos.
Yeah. So, so yeah, on the 86 Wago rally car, yeah, we've been looking for a rear drive axle, rear-wheel drive axle for that year car.
Oh, that's the beam
so
axle.
rare.
It's that beam axle thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beam axle. That's okay. The car's a beam axle
Yeah,
car.
right,
So,
right.
Yeah. HHR. Yeah.
HHR.
Yeah, I mean, interesting and all that good stuff, but no.
Sorry to hear. No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's swapping a
A
P18.
P1800. I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's a great car.
Yeah,
I mean-
reach out. Just go ahead and email Brian@hasport.com on that, and I'll take pictures of what we have.
DeLoreans.
That's what he's trying to say.
Any DeLoreans laying around?
Yeah, some old J-Swap S2000 mounts.
Oh.
Real quick, while we have some people here, do we want to mention anything about the Cars and Coffee we're going to be
Oh
having
yeah,
soon?
great idea.
In case you're local.
So if you're local here in Arizona or going to be on, what's the date,
15th.
16th?
March 15th.
15th. On March 15th, we are having a Cars and Coffee here at VTEC Academy in Hasport. So you can go to 2849 South 44th Street is our in Phoenix, Arizona is our address. But you're welcome to come by. We'll be going from 8 a.m. until noon.
And check social media because we'll post the flyer up probably tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be on Instagram and on for
Facebook.
VTEC Academy, for Hasport. It'll be on there. So if you're interested in coming out, please do come on out. You can stay high and hang out. There'll be coffee and breakfast burritos.
Accelerate Coffee will be here.
Accelerate Coffee, who's been a partner
really
in
choppy
all
right
of
now.
these.
Is it?
AccelerateCoffee.com, is
especially.
that how they?
Your mic is getting pretty choppy.
Oh, it's probably because I'm talking too loud.
What's happening?
Or it's buffering.
I'm
No,
probably talking too
now
loud.
that you've calmed down a little bit, it's better.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, so we'll be breakfast burritos and coffee. Accelerate Coffee is been a partner of ours on these, and they do a fantastic job. They've got really good coffee.
I
And
have the flyer here.
all the different.
We can do it up close.
We'll walk it up there.
While you're there, you can show off your brand new shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we just dropped a new shirt too. So there you go. That is the. There it is. All right. So, by the way, a new shirt just dropped. So, this right here. You look at the back. It's the
Here you go.
yin yang of our two Civics. We have a black Civic, EF Civic, and a white EF Civic. In fact, they will be at Honda Meet.
Honda Meet on March 22nd in Lake
And
Elsinore.
the shirts will be there as well. So the white car is right-hand drive, the black car is left-hand drive, and they're both kind of JDM'd out. And
Are they live on the website now?
Um,
Not yet.
Not quite. They will be tomorrow.
they'll be available for sale tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and speaking of new shirts on the website, although this is a sweatshirt, which only is for employees, sorry. We have the Swap Society shirts on Hasport also.
that's right.
Swap Society. Yeah.
You have one of these, I think, Brian.
I don't have one of those.
No?
Yeah, we'll give you one.
Pardon all the dog hair. This is Scott's sweatshirt, which means it's Hermione's sweatshirt.
That's right.
Catwalk that for us, Brian.
So it's interesting as Alex is talking about the rear-wheel drive swaps.
Yep.
K24 Z3 with the G35 CD009 5-speed or 6-speed tranny. That's from the 350Z G35 Infinity. That's the transmission that people
It's popular,
People
yeah.
are using. And then the Explorer 8.8. That's the independent rear suspension axle.
axle, yep.
It depends. Well,
Well, it's a pumpkin.
it's
It's a diff.
I think it's the pumpkin, and
Yeah.
you've got to figure out your axles
Right.
with the drive
Yeah.
shafts out to the wheels and stuff. I think that's what that 8.8 is.
Yeah, the GD. Yeah, so the K24 is really easy to do with a rear-wheel drive transmission because the starter's on the block.
Right.
So
That's a solid rear axle.
so that makes things.
Oh, it
kind of
is.
easy.
Okay. 8.8. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
what he was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the car was originally sold.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
you're
That's
right.
for
You're
his,
right. The P1800 is a solid, so
Right.
he'll just narrow it. That you just get the tubes narrow, get some axles made by Strange Engineering, and
Yep.
you're good to go.
And do it.
Yeah.
While you were so graciously showing your shirt off, Chase asked, "What's the most mind-blowing thing you've seen done to a Honda?"
Mind blowing good or mind blowing bad?
Mind blowing, huh? Oh.
I don't think anything surprises me of year. I can't think of one notable.
To a Honda to a certain Honda car in particular.
Yeah, he just said
Oh.
to a Honda, not
I mean,
necessarily
not to-
that you've
okay.
done.
I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. Like at SEMA one year, there was a CRX with a V8 in it, rear-wheel drive
Oh,
converted.
what about the 2-engine one?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The 2-engine CRX.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in person. but
Yeah.
that would be very cool
Did I
Yeah.
to
watch
see that.
a burnout video of one of those the other day? Like Twin J Series.
I don't know, did you?
Yeah, Twin
Oh.
J Series CRX.
Yeah, I think I just watched like a burnout video
Yeah.
for like a quarter-mile run. But
Twin J series.
Yeah.
Man.
What's
I
the
think
most
one of my
outrageous
favorite
thing?
Honda related, my favorite like mind-blowing, like I actually looked at something and like I want that,
Yeah.
was back in the day at BC shop, they had a full S2000 drivetrain and a Caterham,
In a what?
like a Fireblade 7, like a Caterham.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. The little,
Cater-
the little,
the Fireblade 7.
the
Yeah.
thing
It
that's
was
on.
like one of the- I think it was one of those.
The Lotus
It's a
used to be a
roller.
Lotus.
It's a roller skate on with the motor in it.
Yeah.
But it had an
Oh.
F series. I was
Yeah.
like, that's what I want. That's like when I looked at that. That's the first Honda that I've seen somebody build recently. I was like, I want that
That.
because it's
And
a great chassis with
Yeah.
a Honda engine.
Yeah, and
which is- yeah.
Caterhams are cheap to buy too. They're
Oh, I
not-
know.
They're not
I
very.
would-
They're
no.
they're everywhere. I mean, it's a very good. They did a really great job on that chassis.
Yeah.
It used to be they used to run back in the day, and when I had my old FX Corolla, that engine, the 4G whatever that
Yeah.
thing was, that's what they put in those things.
Yeah.
In England, it was a big thing about that at that time. But that'd be cool. That'd be a cool thing. An S2000 drivetrain in a Caterham.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked Zerka's S2000.
Yeah.
Tony's?
No. Well,
It's good.
Oh, Ulrich.
Ulrich.
Oh.
Ulrich's-
I was
Ulrich's-
way off.
He's got an S2000.
He's got an S2000. He's got great ground
Oh,
effects.
is the
on
other
it.
S2000.
And then the other one was the Science of Speed one.
Oh, the K20 with a K20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
K20C.
oh no, I'm talking about they had a race car they
The
built
most.
Oh,
that
yeah,
they competed with.
sorry.
I mean, I'm not like a
The most in awe, mind-blowing Honda I've ever seen though is that NSX Type R. That was actually cool to look
NSX
at.
Type R. The most.
Oh, when I was in England, there was a Type R, an FK8 that had the God, I can't remember the name of the company. M&M Honda body kit on. That thing was crazy cool
I
looking.
don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like that a lot.
The most mind-blowing Honda thing I've seen, not a car,
Uh-huh.
was an airplane
Yeah.
that used Honda Fit motors.
Oh yeah,
oops,
I remember.
They-
I remember talking to that guy when they were first doing it.
They got certified to run the Honda Fit. I think it was the second gen, which is still an L15B.
Yeah,
B1
yeah.
or something. They got those certified to put into planes. And I went to the airport. I think I was visiting Kevin at his hangar out there at Falcon Field, and somebody had one of those things. I'm looking at like, wait a minute, it's Dreams power. What is it?
Powered by Dreams.
Powered by Dreams on the valve car. I'm looking at it, and sure enough, it was a Fit motor.
Underpowered airplanes, underpowered
115 horsepower is all they had, but that's all they needed because it was a little single passenger, whatever it was. So that was really cool to see.
I spent way too far down a rabbit hole one night looking at K series for doing a like a STOL plane.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
K series STOL plane would be so cool.
Oh,
okay.
I watch way too much the STOL stuff.
Okay, so this is pretty crazy. Super Touring Accords.
Yeah.
Those are outrageous.
Did you see all the photos that
Eric.
Eric Coutil posted?
Eric's going crazy with his.
Did you see the photos he posted of a Super Touring Accord that was by his house?
I've seen that car.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
that-
one's still the engine and everything in.
Yeah. I've seen.
Okay.
By
I've
his
seen that.
house?
Yeah.
No, it's like near.
Remember, I've been doing this for a while.
I know.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I've never seen the one without the engine in it, so I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw one with.
Yeah.
Bad.
No, I've seen with engine, without the engine, and reverse head H22s. Those are crazy. Somebody locally did one, or someone in Southern California did one. Had
Yeah,
it
see,
in
that was cool.
Odyssey. That was very cool. Yeah.
Looks like
Any more L15B swaps
Yes.
coming? Yes.
eventually.
Well, we
Well-
haven't featured the Fit yet, which has the L15B in it.
Yeah.
Then his Fit is coming back.
Coming back.
I've got an Integra that we need to finish, and we've got an EK Civic we need to finish. So, yeah, there's a couple.
Now guys are starting to talk about ruckuses
I know, I saw that.
and Groms.
Don't be
Ruckuses
making
and
a
Grom.
ruckus in here.
No. I read a great article. Speaking of ruckuses and Groms, a little side thing. I read a great article today about the original MB5. Remember those? 1 year
You'd
on,
have to-
1 year only, 50cc, 2-stroke, street legal Honda.
yeah.
You don't remember
Yeah.
seeing those when
Yeah.
you worked at the dealer? And they
Yep.
talked about those bikes, and they compared them to like the Groms of today.
Mm-hmm.
So you can ride a Grom, wide open throttle, as fast as you can go, it'll do 40 miles an hour, and having so much fun on those bikes. And so they mentioned the MB5 and how that was the one that started this whole thing back in 30, 40 years ago, whenever that
Interesting.
was. So yeah,
Yep.
so ruckuses and Groms.
Yeah, the K-swapped inside was good. I think I would. I need to do another one of those.
K-swap
Probably
inside.
two.
Oh.
I really want to do an electric motor insight.
Oh.
I want to try the L15 and see if it fits. I want to do that.
In an insight?
An insight.
All right.
Because that would get good. That would get crazy good gas mileage. If you could
Gas
get the right
mileage.
final drive. Huh?
Gas mileage.
Yeah. It would get crazy good gas
You
mileage.
said it was all electric.
no, I'm talking about the L15B turbo. Doing that too.
Oh,
I want to do that also.
L15 turbo, what?
Insight.
Oh, like an L15B7 turbo.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I think that would get crazy good gas mileage.
Oh, with the aerodynamics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they already get 40 plus miles per gallon if you're not
Yeah,
driving like
not
a
driving-
hoon.
yeah,
So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. In fact, Eric Coutillo used to had an Insight.
Yeah.
Drove back and forth to work every day. It's
Yep.
like 40 miles from work or something, and he would get,
70 miles per gallon.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure what Josh is asking about the case port, but asking
what
if
are
something's
we?
still around.
Oh,
Is
the
that-
Accord.
On.
The Super Touring Accord.
Oh.
Does Caseport still have? Is that one still around? Was it? Who bought it?
I don't know that K-Sport did anything with it. It was DC Sports, and then they sold it to somebody, and then they sold it to somebody, then they sold it to somebody.
Yeah, 'cause everybody
The
buys
last
something.
guy that owned it was Marshall. I can't
Whatever.
remember his name. He's a writer for.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the one that was over on Rural Road, Desert Rat?
They're still there, I believe.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They're
But
mostly-
there was one. In,
That was the DC Sports one.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, there was one in there for
Yep.
a few years. I
Yep.
remember going in there and seeing it.
Yeah, we had talked briefly about getting an engine in there. The problem with that car is it's got these gigantic billet aluminum mounts for the lower control arms. And it had the steering rack was in front. So the way that it's a V6 Accord, it was designed to have the engine move way back deep into the engine bay
right.
with the head flipped around.
Yeah.
So the exhaust comes off the back, the intake manifold shoots out the front. The transmission was set up with a differential in front. So the intermediate shaft went through the starter opening on the front of the block.
Oh,
And then because the engine was behind the wheels, the rack was out in front of the wheels instead of behind the wheels like it is normally on an Accord.
Yeah.
So I'm like going, yeah, we're not going to be,
you can't do anything with it.
yeah, not without a super custom, setup. So yeah, nothing ever came with that.
Now it would have
Okay.
more than the car's worth as a chassis.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do it with a custom transmission and a dry sump and the Accord. I'm sorry, and then the K series engine because that's already set up like an H22 with a reverse head. So, but anyway, yeah. Eyeball from original owner back in 2010. Still have it.
What? Yeah,
Gyro S.
what is that?
Gyro S.
Gyro
Google.
S.
Or is it Euro? Just kidding.
Well, while you're looking that up, Landy is asking if you have any suggestions on putting a K2488 with 5-speed transmission into a 98 Civic.
It's a 3-wheel leaning pivot system scooter from Honda.
Oh, how
It was
wild.
a step-through scooter.
Gyro S.
2 wheels in the back, 1 in the front.
Okay.
Is the K24A8 the 2006-7 Accord motor?
With a 5-speed.
It's the
What?
K24A8, isn't that the 2006-7
Yeah, it's 0607.
Accord?
Like 05, 06, 07, or 0607.
0607. So, I mean,
Oh.
Slightly
if
better
you,
float
first of
bed.
all, change the throttle body so it's drive by cable. But this particular, our budget EK, same engine, same transmission. That's what we did. So everything we did for that, you can do. So just go to our budget EK videos, and that's what we did. We have a K24A8, it's like 0607. We put the earlier style throttle body on it, and put a 5-speed Accord transmission on it, and we ran it in the 98, in our 99 Civic EX, I think. So
I guess, yeah,
basically
okay.
the same. The only difference is the adapter harness. In 98 is different than 96, or 98 is different than 99, which is what we had. So yeah, do it. So probably 100 videos. Not quite that many.
Research is fun, but getting halfway into it and realizing you have no idea what you're doing, that's where the real fun is. And then scrambling to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who needs to be prepared? Make
I don't know. It's
mistakes.
the early model Element. I thought the early model Element was also an A.
I saw something on Google
Four.
that it was
Or an
for 06 to 07 Accord, 07 to 11 Element, and
There you
08
go.
to
07
14
to 11.
Odyssey.
Yeah. 07 to 11 Element. So the second half of the generations of the Odyssey. Yeah, basically Odysseys are Accords. That's not true. They're a mixture of that. They have their transmission is more like a CR-V. So
Somebody's asking about automatic K swaps. Automatic. You've been talking about doing this.
yeah, I've actually made some mounts. I need to release them.
We do
I
have
need to put 'em in
automatic K
production.
for RD1, but we do not have it for anything else.
Yeah, we have it for the auto K all-wheel drive for EK and RD1. I need to do the regular auto mounts. Yeah, I'm doing that. And that's probably what we should do with the EK, one of the EKs first, put an auto K in it. Then we can do an auto K all-wheel drive. Then we can do a manual K all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then, yeah.
So somebody's asking about an RD1, first
Yeah.
gen CRV,
Yep.
automatic. What motor upgrade can you do with that?
So those
We actually
transmissions are either going to be bad very quickly, or they're going to last forever if you do nothing to them and don't service them. That's what it's been with
Just
auto
got a
RD1s.
lifted 99 RD1 auto.
No, I know.
Motor upgrade on that transmission. Yeah, nothing on that
I wouldn't
transmission.
touch it because those transmissions. I've known two people with I've known two types of RD1 auto owners. Either those transmissions constantly die, or they last forever and you don't touch them and don't service them.
Why is that?
No idea. I assume because they're autos and they're.
It probably has to do with driving style.
Yeah.
If the same guy's wrecking them all the time, it's probably him.
I beat mine hard though, and it's been fine. But then Bryant went through 3 transmissions.
You haven't driven it that much.
I put 35,000 miles on that truck.
That's not much.
It already had 256 on the original
All right, all
transmission. It's
Well,
got,
what you assume is the original transmission.
well,
But anyway,
true. The VIN matched on the engine,
Yeah.
so I assumed it was original.
but it doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
mean,
Not much you can do.
Honda transmissions, that's not a particularly robust transmission.
No.
But
I
it's
would-
not a problematic transmission either.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just at the mileages most of them are at now. You either see them go out relatively quickly and people get them, or they just continue to last forever and don't touch them and don't breathe on them wrong.
And why do they go out when people get them? Because the cars are how many years old?
Yeah.
20 plus,
Yeah.
26
20 plus years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a good question. Electronic power steering donors.
The electronic power steering we have in this car comes from a company called
ePower Steering.
ePower Steering,
Yep.
and they use the power
Prius.
steering. Yeah, they use the Prius power steering. So that'd be the one to do.
So
Because there's
they-
kits available to make those work.
So what did they do to adapt the Prius over to what you could use?
Which car?
They cut and welded.
Yeah.
The shafts.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it wasn't just a bolt-in thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because there's not a whole lot of room. The motor's pretty
Yeah.
big from the Prius.
It was a
Yeah.
bitch and a half to get it.
Yeah. So.
We had to trim the one of the vents
Yeah.
for the AC.
Because I think there's some of these are the Versa. The Versa is the one that people are using now because it's much more compact than the Prius was. Because the Prius was when they first came out. I'm guessing it was the first gen Prius that they
Probably,
used.
yeah.
Yeah, and so as time has gone by, the motors have gotten a lot smaller.
Nissan Versa. Okay,
Versa.
we'll go look into
Like,
that. Well, people also use the one from the side-by-sides, which are very compact.
True, but you can't. The problem with those is they oftentimes don't have enough power to turn the big wheels on,
Okay.
on cars. So that's you can run into a problem.
Got
The
it.
other one is like on my Mazda. You look under the dash on my Mazda, and there's the power steering guy. It's like this big around and about that long. It's not real big, and I'm not sure how they've powered it. But like all of them, they all use a controller. The nice thing with the Prius is, and I'm sure other ones are the same, is you have it in open loop, if you will, so it's powered all the time, and you don't have to. And you can adjust it. You can
With a-
have it.
Yeah.
with a
You have
rheostat.
rheostat, so you can adjust it if you want to, or you can just have it running full power all the time and still drive the car okay.
Yeah.
So that's the nice thing about those.
So Alex Rex was talking about the Accord swap and being dirt cheap. Yeah, that's why I was. That's why I was working on the automatic mounts, because an automatic in those cars is actually not a horrible idea, and you can probably do the K-Tuner 2005 Accord ECU, which is easily available and cheap, and not overwrite the automatic part of the code, and it would just shift the car. But you would be able to tune it if you wanted to do some tuning, but more importantly, you'd be able to turn off the immobilizer.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, AJ. Hi, JDM, EK.
by the way, the other option is at some point we'll have the RSX automatic mounts, and with an RSX ECU, you can use an immobilizer defeat. And so you'd be able to use the stock ECU in that.
GM Astra electric power steering is
Yeah,
for the Australians.
right, with the Australia. But the other one, the Kia
don't think I've ever
Soul
heard
and
of
the
that.
8 to 12 Escape. So they've all gotten a lot smaller since the Prius one first came out. 'Cause I think I gave you a steering column out of one, didn't I? It's right in here someplace.
I'll have to go look.
You go-
You did. I remember you.
It's got a steering wheel. It's a whole big. It's the column with
Oh, you got the whole thing, right?
with the motor
Yeah.
with the motor already as part of it. You know, I pulled it out. This is several years ago.
Hydraulic pumps still feel better.
Well,
I don't like the feeling.
Yeah,
If I have the choice, I'll take hydraulic.
okay. Your
So the
age.
Cobalt's the same as the Astra.
Oh, okay, right.
Back in the day, I was always looking for SF4. What was it with the? Gosh darn it! It's a Mitsubishi. It was a little four-wheel drive Mitsubishi had it. It had a really compact one. But and I have been looking for that forever. And then the Prius at one point finally came into being as far as
Right.
a choice, because I wanted to put it on my CRX originally.
Oh,
My CRX, I had the quick ratio rack from
Quaif.
Quaif, and with the 255 front tires, the thing was impossible
Turn that thing.
to move fast. In fact, on American Toge, the Japanese guys had a hell of a time trying to drive that car. Too much power and too much tire.
You'd have to get into the gym to pump you up.
Yeah,
turn those
exactly.
to turn the wheel.
Exactly.
Bus steering wheel.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think we just talked about this a little bit ago. JDM is asking about when we're going to work on a second gen K24A2 Auto CRV.
So,
Probably.
I mean, we're going to take that drivetrain and put it in a first gen CRV. As far as working on the second gen, I have one, but it's a manual. So the auto, at some point, I'll look for one. The swap I'd like to do in that, by the way, is a Honda Pilot V6 swap. That's one I would like to do in the second gen CRV. I think that would be a blast. And it would be, I mean, unfortunately the frame's not strong enough, but you could probably actually tow with it.
Oh.
You know, you'd have enough power to tow with.
Yeah.
So I'm just not sure that the frame would take it. So
That's what fabricators are for.
yeah, I need a fabricator.
The Eagle Summit is that the Mitsubishi you're thinking about?
I don't know if they were. Oh, yeah, that's the same as an Eclipse. It was sort of like you're right. It wasn't. Yeah,
Oh wow.
it was not an Eclipse, but I mean it was a Mitsubishi platform.
Oh, the Eagle Town.
Yeah, yeah. They had the Eagle Talon, and the Summit was another one of those cars that had an all-wheel drive or whatever it had platform. Yeah.
Thermostat housing was from an RDX. That allows you to use the TSX engine and just bolt on a thermostat housing that points in
Right.
more or less the correct direction.
Yeah, Eagle Talon Plymouth Laser. Those guys back in the day.
Yeah, the Volvo we were looking at too, because that's electric hydro,
up with
electro
MR2.
hydraulic.
Yeah.
And we were going to do that in your DA, and then we wound up going with the MR2 pump, which is loud as
Oh yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
But
Crazy
it's
loud.
Lovely. Worked great.
Okay. It does. It does. It has nice feedback and everything else, other than the fact it goes.
Yeah.
You turn it
Oh,
on.
yeah, you couldn't hear it over the exhaust though, that car.
That's true. Yeah, 3-inch exhaust.
3-inch exhaust to a dump straight down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good to go.
Didn't
It's
couldn't.
race car. Doesn't matter how loud it is.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
And they
So,
were quieter
Alex
pumps on
Rex,
the
did you
market,
want me to
but-
turn from auto to manual? Or what are you asking here? The CRV is already auto. Yeah, we were going to do an auto pilot, which is a J series auto, all-wheel drive. That's the engine I wanted to put in. I thought that would be good.
Ah, this is a good tuning question.
Good day, boys. I'm using a front mount intercooler with 525cc injectors on my K24 build, and Honda Flash Pro doesn't directly support it, so we've been having a problem with tuning. Any advice on that?
FIC is the brand.
Oh, FIC. Oh, FIC, not an abbreviation.
I
FIC 525. You should be able to just plug in the number, and it should interpolate what the injectors need. But then you're going to need to actually do some dyno tuning to find out if that's accurate. I mean, you can't just simply plug it in and expect it to be perfect. You're going to need to do some part throttle tuning and some full throttle tuning and stuff like that in order to actually figure out exactly what the demands are going to be of the engine on that. So, but a 525cc injector, that should be
You should be able to
plenty.
tune it. You should be able to tune with
You should be able to tune that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I believe on the Flash Pro, don't they just allow you to type in what size injector you have and then figure it out from there? I'm pretty sure that's a choice on that. Second gen CRV thermostat housing points down. Same part number as RSX. Plunable, yeah, exactly. The difference, okay, so when you use a second gen CRV thermostat housing, which is the same part as an RSX. By the way, the CRVs and the RSXs are made in the same factory, I believe. But anyway, when you use that particular one, you have to actually change the angle of the tube, the water tube, the steel tube that goes in it, because it's not the same angle. So you have to bend that slightly in order for it to line up properly. Otherwise, it goes in kind of crooked and sometimes it'll leak. It puts a lot of stress on the O-ring. That's why I recommend the RDX thermostat housing. You just buy them new, and you just buy the thermostat, because basically it comes with it's plastic and it bolts right straight onto your stock housing, so you don't have to change that. So when I say buy an RDX thermostat, you're buying just the outer plastic piece and the thermostat itself, and it pretty much points in the same direction as the CRV. Not exactly, but pretty close.
It is after 8 o'clock, just so you know.
All right. How can I get more power from a Honda R18 motor?
Put a K in it. That is not something we've ever looked at and probably won't. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure
people
there's
make
people
turbo
have videos
people
on
make
that.
turbo kits for those, and they're relatively easy to do because they're single outlet. So
Yeah.
look into some of those. The problem with that is you got to have really good tuning, because rods are super spindly on those things. So if you have too much boost, you're gonna have too little engine.
Yep.
So-
Gotta control the detonation.
Yeah, you're gonna have too little lifespan with too much boost.
Just turn the boost up as high as you can, so you have an excuse to go buy the K-swap.
Yeah.
He asks, what's the highest mileage K-Series motor have you swapped? Reason I ask is a client of mine had a 300,000 miles on his Element and wanted to sell it to him for cheap.
The
Compression check.
Second gen CRV was the highest mileage car we've had.
That had 330,000
some odd thousand.
miles on it.
And-
What did we
and-
do with that engine?
I think we threw it away because it had. Well, we didn't throw it away. We threw it out in the yard because it had so much. It was so loose. We were running like 50 weight oil in it to get.
Oh,
to
that's
not
right.
throw an oil
Yeah,
light.
that's right. Because the oil light would come on all the time.
Oh,
So I have routinely done over 200,000 mile TSX engines in numerous swapped cars.
oh yeah. No, I'm not saying that was just a loose motor because it's probably
Yeah.
poorly maintained.
Well, it was poorly maintained. You could tell by the transmission.
What? Yes. Yeah. If you guys want to watch a crazy transmission teardown video, is it in that episode? Whenever you look up the second gen CRV,
Look
we
at our
did the
second
TSX
gen
swap.
CRV where we did the K24A2 swap. Check out when we pulled the transmission apart.
That fluid
They
was never
had
changed.
never changed the fluid in it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
It
really?
was
Sludgy?
gelatinous.
No,
was sludge.
it was more than sludgy.
It was
Really?
firm Jello.
It was
No
firm.
kidding.
You could break it off.
Yeah.
It was crazy how bad it was.
Oh.
But and then, shoot, what were we gonna say? But what was that EP3 that Willie had? 290,000, something like that.
Yeah.
And that thing,
And we
you could-
changed the exhaust cam on it, or did we do anything with it? Did we change the head?
we changed. I think the intake cam on. The intake cam finally started to pit really badly.
It was
on
exhaust cam.
Or
And it
exhaust
started
cam.
bad, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we changed the cam on, and that's it. But we used to rev that thing to the moon because we didn't know where
Oh
the rev
yeah,
limiter
because
was.
the rev limiter was like ridiculously
no
high
one
on
ever
that thing.
found it.
Yeah.
No one.
Nobody dared go that
No one
high.
ever found the top of the
right.
rev limit.
That's right.
No,
Nobody dared.
he took it out, and he was like, this is when we were living with our friend Willie, and it was like literally, I was like, hey, where's the rev limit on EP3 supposed to be? I'm like, I don't know, like 7,500 or something. He
Not
goes,
even that.
Oh.
he goes, I took it to 8 and it didn't hit rev limit. I'm like, what, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, I don't want to go past that. He's like, you want to do it? I'm like, well, I don't want to blow up your car. He's like, oh, come on, fine. I like took it out. I'm like, I don't know. I saw like 9,100 and I stopped. I didn't want to keep trying. Like,
He did just say that.
If you had to name a couple of cats after Honda or aftermarket parts, what would you call them? I used to have a Siamese cat named Honda.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, really?
Yeah. When I used to race, when we first started racing dirt bikes,
Yeah.
we had a Siamese cat,
Yeah,
kitten
Honda.
we got, and I named her Honda. And she was brutal on dogs. She would chase dogs all the frickin' time.
I
She
love
was
that.
hilarious. One time, we were, I'm like watching her stalk this small little, like, well, not a corgi, but it was like kind of shape, you know, and short legs, and it was just being all bouncy and happy. I was walking along, and my cat was like slowly sneaking up on it, and my cat just leapt out after it and jumped after it, and the dog yelped, "Yarr!" and was looking back and ran across the street and got run over by a car.
oh, that was not
And
it.
Dang.
hang on, not done. You see the dog tumble underneath the car. It's a very short dog. And then the old lady that was driving the car just freaked out
Yeah.
because she's like slamming on the brakes in the car when
Yeah.
the dog went under the car.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting inside my house watching this out the window.
Oh my God.
And she slowly leans out the door and leans down far enough to look underneath the car. By this time, the dog was long gone.
Oh, the dog-
The dog survived totally and just ran off.
Okay.
So it was fine.
Oh.
But it made a racket because, you know, it just
Da, da, da,
it
da,
rolled
da,
down.
under the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
So,
Oh boy.
Sorry, I saw a question come up about the
turbo, nice.
idle air controls. What do you guys do if you have a stock K20 and need an idle air control valve that actually works and junkyards are hit and miss? I have 5 of them from 04 era CRVs for my EP3.
Oh
We've
my
struggled
God.
with this.
What a pain in the butt that was.
What?
So her car wouldn't idle. It had a skunk throttle by on it, and it wouldn't idle. And so I said, it's bad EAC. I put my finger over the EACV
Yeah.
and pinched it down to a small opening, and it ran fine. So I said, it's the idle air control valve, or electronic air control valve.
Yep.
So I changed it. Next one's bad. Change again. Next one bad. Then I went and found another complete throttle body that was on an engine, put that on, car idled perfect. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's the throttle body. So it just so happened I was rearranging a bunch of stuff, and I pick up this container of engine parts, and I look at it and I go, oh, EACV valve in there. And it had a piece of tape over it. It probably had been sitting there for 10 years.
Okay.
So I'm like, so I bolted on, idles perfect.
With the old throttle body.
With the
K2
skunk throttle body.
or
So it was the idler
K-
control valve. We tried. The only thing I haven't bought yet, and what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to buy the. They have a special Torx bit for taking them apart. That's got 5 stars, 5 splines rather than 6 splines.
Oh.
So I got to buy some of those. I'm going to try taking them apart, seeing if I can't get them to work properly. And I haven't decided yet how. There's a power and a ground, and then there's another lead. And I think that lead, it's a duty cycle thing.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's constantly moving or if it just opens to a certain point to try to control the idle, which is what I assume it does.
Talking about these old IACVs.
Yeah, the ones on CRV and RSX.
So
Everybody
And
just said
they're
delete.
EAC and they're EACVs,
everybody
electronic
else
control
will just
valve.
delete it. Just
Electronic
delete it.
air control valve. So you can, I'm not going to eliminate them.
Suzuki Jimny parts. Oh.
The problem with eliminating them, that's where the idler comes in. You have to like tighten the cable enough, you know what I mean, or drill a hole in the plate in order to get it to idle properly. And then you got a problem with cold weather start and all that good shit. So, yeah. Anyway.
C15.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, but yes. Replace yours with torque lift. And honestly, you know what I should do? I should just go buy some Allen bolts, and I should take a little grinder, Dremel tool, and just slot them all and take them off that way, rather than even spinning the.
Right.
Because I'll spend $15 on the Torx bit, and I'll get 4 different sizes, and I'll only ever use one, and probably. Yeah, right. All right.
There's your last
Just wanted to say
question of the night.
thanks for all the tips. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And
We
entertainment
appreciate
over
you,
there.
nice neighbor.
Yeah. Thank you.
But
Yeah.
what's the most fun video you've done? Is his last question.
Most fun video I've done. I always like the racing videos.
Racing videos.
I think
The one with Nolan was really fun.
the one with Nolan was awesome. We're going to do another one with him. The one at Mighty Car Mods was amazing.
That was a good
The
one.
one that was at Lions Tech Tips was stressful. It was amazing the last 2 days, but the first 3 days we didn't have our engine and transmission. It was stuck in
Customs.
Customs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the last few days was good. So, the one with Misha was a blast. We did Misha Sheridan
Germany.
in Germany at the
Nürburgring.
The Nürburgring. Riding with him was crazy. I've watched so many of his videos, and the videos just do not do justice to the elevation changes of that place and how fast he is. He is so freaking fast. I'm looking at stuff thinking, oh, he should be braking now, and he's just like flat in these corners. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool.
He's slightly
Yeah.
gripping his.
I was
I
belted in. I wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, we could have crashed and I'd been fine. So,
Yeah, you've done it
yeah.
before.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
going slow by turns.
Yeah,
at your own
exactly.
speed.
It wasn't like he was doing 178 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Please. But there were trees to hit, so that would have been tough. So, but there's
Well-
guardrails. All right, guys, we're going to call it quits for this evening. Thank you very much. Don't
Last
forget,
one.
if you're in the area, Cars and Coffee
On the 15th.
on the
March
15th,
15th.
March 15th, that'll be here. If you're in Southern California, we're coming out to
Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore for the Honda meet. And by the way, the night before, there is a pre-meet at, I forget where. Check out our Instagram, and I'll let you know where it's going to be. We're doing a pre-meet the night before from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night. That should be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of early racers, some of the original OGs
OG guys,
of whatever. And that'll be, I probably have the information here.
That's okay.
It's at
All
one
right.
of the
Anyway,
casinos.
we're out of here.
Post it later.
I'll post it on Instagram.
Have a good
See
night,
you guys.
guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.